Tonika Calder was a brave young woman. Testament to this fact, during her secondary education in Trinidad and Tobago, when many girls took extra lessons to learn cosmetology and culinary arts, Tonika opted for military training. The well-rounded student had big dreams of one day becoming a Coast Guard. However, due to her not being a TNT national, fees for the CSEC exams were costly, and so the family moved back to Guyana in 2019. Due to Guyana's education policies, Tonika had to repeat Form 4. There, she met new friends and despite being older than her peers, was enjoying her new life. Despite her seemingly bright future, she made the headlines a few weeks ago in the worst possible way when she took her life. For many, she is the latest suicide statistic, but for her grieving relatives, she was so much more.
Well, Tonika is a very helpful person. She sees the good in everybody. So she always try to fix up your hair, or if like for me, I make my I am self-employed, so I make my product to sell. She will come and she has hands-on with everything.
That was her sister, Dixie Jordan. Relating the incidents that led to her sister's demise, Jordan said her sister had left for a birthday party a stone's throw away from their Buxton, East Coast Demerara home on November 6. A 49-year-old taxi driver, who was a longtime family friend, was responsible for picking up and dropping off Calder. She was expected to return by 5 p.m. but would come home much later. Upon her return, a visibly distraught Calder ran straight to her room. The next day, she told the family she had been drugged and raped. And here is where things went downhill at breakneck speed. An attempt was reportedly made to lodge a report at the Vigilance police station, but the family were allegedly informed that only the Covendon police station could deal with such matters. There, Jordan accused the ranks of being insensitive, unprofessional, and abusive towards her sister, the rape victim. Jordan claims that Calder was blamed in the presence of her alleged rapist for inviting his sexual advances due to her sexual lifestyle.
So it went from this man who raped and she told, when was the last time you had sex? Which part you had sex? Who is this boy? Her entire sexual life with her boyfriend, she had to disclose in front of the man who raped her and her mom.
After that encounter on November 11, Calder went home and committed suicide. Hurt, devastated, and with nowhere to turn, Jordan and the rest of the family now views the Guyana police force in an entirely different light.
Anything happened to me, I am not going to go to the officers. I'm not going to the police station because who knows what will happen? Nobody knows what's going to happen. I have no confidence in the police force.
2 weeks ago, the Guyana Police Force Office of Professional Responsibility, OPR, began a probe to determine whether the three ranks who interviewed Calder can be deemed culpable in her death. The family does not expect anything to come out of this investigation. Since her passing, many activists and prominent figures, including the Minister of Legal Affairs, Anil Nandalal, Minister of Human Services, Vijay Prasad, opposition parliamentarians, and the Guyana Human Rights Association have weighed in on the issue, saying that her death could have been avoided. In recent times, workshops have been conducted with police ranks on the proper way to deal with rape and domestic violence matters. Minister of Human Affairs Vijay Prasad told this newscast recently that the ongoing COP Squad 2000 training will bear fruit in this regard. For the HGP Nightly News, Amel Griffith.